What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing Wolfenstein 3D, which was originally released on the MS-DOS by Apogee Software and FormGen, which is now called Spear of Destiny. And it was later ported to different consoles like the Atari Jaguar and Super Nintendo. Now, the plot of the game is that Allied spy William B.J. Blazkowicz pretty much is on a mission to escape from Castle Wolfenstein because he got captured, you know what I'm saying, and he's pretty much waiting for him to be executed, so he ain't trying to stick around, you know. Now, one thing that is well known about the Super Nintendo version is that there's pretty much been different types of changes that were made because of Nintendo censors. One is like the Super Nintendo version lacks the blood. The German Shepherds are not found in the Super Nintendo version either, but they were replaced by giant mutated rats and stuff like that. Now, the Wolfenstein 3D is separated into two sets of 3 episodes. The first one is Escape from Castle Wolfenstein, Operation Exenfort, and Die Fear or Die. And the second set is called The Dark Secret, Trails of a Madman, and Confrontation. Now, in the first 3, BJ pretty much has to escape Castle Wolfenstein, stop the plans for Exenfort, and pretty much stop Hitler. And then the second 3 pretty much serves as a prequel to the first 3, where BJ has to find maps and plans for a chemical warhead and pretty much confronting and defeating the general who is behind it. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much start off as a pistol, which look like a PDK Luger or Beretta or Walter. It really does depend on which console, which version you're playing, whether it's the Super Nintendo version, PC version, Atari Jaguar, whatever the case may be. Now, you do get other weapons and stuff, like the machine gun, which looks like the MP40, the Gatling gun, which is called the chain gun in the game. Plus, there's 2 weapons that's got its start in the Super Nintendo version that's in the other versions, which are the rocket launcher and flamethrower. And you will face like different enemies, like the different Nazi guards and the rats and the dogs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can find hidden spots in the game where you find treasure, ammo, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but health. And speaking of health, you can pick up first aid, food, and dog food to replenish your health. Which is the last one was the only time that I've seen where dog food was considered health for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the treasure is pretty much like you can find like crosses and chalices and treasure chests and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, to be honest with you, the graphics and level design honestly didn't age that well compared to other games that were released on the PC or the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Even though the sprites and color palettes are pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? Now the gameplay and the controls, they're pretty good. To me, they're pretty much the best part of the game because of the weapons you can use, you know what I'm saying, like the flamethrower, the MP40, and the Gatling gun. Now the Gatling gun is pretty much a fan favorite when it comes to Wolfenstein 3D, and these weapons are pretty much more than enough, and no other weapons, in my opinion, were not even needed, and I'm glad they didn't go that route. You know. Now the soundtrack, to me, as far as the Super Nintendo version, it's good, but it's not as good as the PC version. You know what I'm saying? Now, it can't be said enough that the influence of Wolfenstein 3D and Doom is pretty much big time. You know what I'm saying? So I had I had to mention that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much Wolfenstein 3D is a good, enjoyable game, even though it does have flaws in it and they're noticeable. You know what I'm saying? And as far as, and in my opinion, I would honestly recommend specifically the MS-DOS version and the Super Nintendo version of Wolfenstein 3D, mainly because those are the only two versions of the game that I played. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as scores is concerned, I would definitely give it like a 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because of its influence, the gameplay is good, and pretty much the soundtrack is good too. Now, with that being said, if you like Wolfenstein 3D, or it happen to be one of your favorite games of all time, you can mention that in the comment section of the video. If you like my review of Wolfenstein 3D, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.